Smilodons had relatively weaker bite forces. Instead, they would rely on using their massive canines to bite around the neck of their prey items and slice open the jugulars, causing immediate blood loss. Smilodons could open their jaws up to 120 degrees, giving the animals enough room to deliver their fatal bite. Smilodon is by far one of the most iconic of Ice Age predators, and is a more than welcome addition to Prehistoric Kingdom.
And the energy in this struggle. Look at the curvature on Protoceratops as he tries to pull away from Velociraptor. And look also how he is curved right round as he tries to pull his prey toward him and kill him off. And it's just incredible. It's actually captured in the fossil record and preserved like this for millions of years.
Dave now turned his attention to Velociraptor's claw. Did it have a specialised use? When he looked really closely, he began to realise Velociraptor was even more deadly than its reputation.
He wasn't stabbing the prey in any old spot. He was actually stabbing this Protoceratops in one of the most vital parts of the body, which is the neck region.
Stabbing into the neck gives a predator a good chance of cutting the windpipe or piercing the jugular vein.
If you cut the veins in my neck, I bleed to death literally in seconds or minutes. Or alternatively, if the Velociraptor was lucky enough to cut through the windpipe, the animal would suffocate.
After several tries, Mendel's machine finally penetrates the neck of the cow carcass.
Oh, it popped through. What we've seen here is that both teeth penetrated deeply into the neck. The next question would be, did it catch anything fatal? Did it catch anything lethal, rather, like one of the major vessels?
By measuring the bite strength of this model, the team also discovered that precision, not power, was Smilodon's secret weapon. They did not have to bite very hard to punch through the skin, severing vital blood vessels.
Between 200 and 300 pounds is what it usually takes to penetrate the skin of the animal. Considering that some humans can actually generate 300 pounds of bite pressure, I think the average cat could do this fairly easily. Once the teeth are engaged, those vessels can be sawed by those serrated edges on front or back.
Mendel says that if the teeth cut through both jugular veins, the prey would pass out and bleed to death in a few but long minutes. But if they cut through the carotid arteries, the animal will die almost instantly. That it was almost impossible for saber-toothed cats to inflict a fatal tactic of a versatile predator. This experiment does confirm that Smilodon's knife-like canines were uniquely suited for killing, with a fast bite to the neck of its prey.
An animal's major arteries and/or wing are going to die much more quickly than if you just try and strangle them. The neck contains more vital blood vessels. You'll get a quicker and more certain kill biting the neck than you will biting the stomach.
Martin believes that the saber teeth were designed for a very specific purpose, to cut the throat of the prey. He thinks that Smilodon's canines worked in an almost identical way to a specialized curved assassin's knife.
And the interesting thing about this knife is the real cutting edge is on the inside of the curvature. If you have a curved knife like this and you drive it in, and the curvature rotates the blade and it cuts itself out while you're stabbing, which is as close to instant death as you're going to have.
Professor Frank